Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade Classic, and our Warrior Outland playthrough. Logging in today, I see that the fire ribbon is gone, so we have 22 minutes of our ribbon dance buff for our bonus experience, and that's going to be it until next year. Did a couple of dungeon runs last night, so that was a good use of the buff. We ran 2 runs of Ramparts, and yeah, we did manage to get this Bind on Equip sword. Now, I know a lot of people see a nice Bind on Equip drop and they think, well, you should just sell it. But there were 2 of us in the group that wanted to actually equip it for an upgrade, so we rolled off and I actually won the roll. So this is really cool. I've never seen this sword before, which is saying something because I've probably run Ramparts hundreds of times in my life. Blade of Misfortune, 29 strength, 28 stam, and 45 crit strike rating. Top end damage 281 with 68.8 DPS, which is much better than the two-handed axe that we were previously running with, which you can see there. So really happy with that. We didn't really get anything else except for a bunch of kill experience from doing the runs. But yeah, it was a good time, and we got a cool, really cool looking sword, especially equipped to a Tauren. You can see all the details in it, and I think that's really amazing. But yeah, today we are going to set out here. All these little objectives here, the hellboar meat, we have to turn the hellboar meat into purified hellboar meat, but I think I'm going to go down here to the outpost. You know what, maybe we should go take care of this. We have to use this demonic scryer over here near the Hellfire Citadel. Let's go see what that's about. We've been hanging on to that one for a little while, and I wouldn't mind knocking it out of the quest log. Thank you guys for being here and for clicking on the video. I hope you are all doing well. For those of you in the States, I hope you've had a good holiday at this point. Today is the 5th as I'm recording this. And yeah, my voice has I haven't lost my voice yet, but I'm still working through this hay fever or cold or whatever it is, so I probably sound a little bit rough today. And I apologize for that. I'm trying to do the best I can to make sure I keep my voice. Well, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I was surprised. For some reason I thought that the holiday event went beyond the holiday. A lot of WoW events, you know, they go through the holiday and continue on a little bit more. And I thought this was one of those, but it turns out that it's not. Let's take a shortcut down here. And since we no longer have the ribbon buff, I'm thinking maybe it's only going to be 1 or 2 more weeks before they put in the 50% experience bonus for all TBC servers. I just have a feeling we're going to see that really soon. Well, we're using the item. Use the demonic scryer in the Hellfire Basin. Wait for it to attune and then take a reading. Well, we are pretty much right where... Oh, there we go. We had to be in the exact spot. Now, while it attunes, can we expect to be attacked by anything? Yes, we can definitely expect to get attacked by an imp, apparently. Now, we're not going to be able to kill this thing with this sword. We have really low sword skill. We're going to have to spend some time leveling it up. Which probably means that now is not the time to be using it. Let's do this. Didn't really know to expect so many to attack it all at once. I probably would have done a little bit of a better job of preparing us with some potions and stuff beforehand. And just generally you know, being more aware. I have to hope that maybe we're almost through this. Let's pop a potion now. Yeah, this is getting a little bit intense. I'm kind of curious why this was not marked as a group quest. Well, we tried to do a little bandage there. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this one on this attempt. Something tells me. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's no way we can take on this many, right? I mean, it's summoned in what? That's 5, 6 there. We've killed 4. It's summoned into more than 10 enemies. Pretty sure we're not going to be doing that. Oh, it is a group quest. I missed the little plus icon because I'm an idiot and I can't read. Suggested players 2? I don't know about that. Suggested players maybe more than 2. I don't know. I think if it only required 2 players, we would have been able to do it just fine. That looks like it needs a whole group. Well, that's a fun way to start. We'll add that to the list of quests that we won't be doing right now, like the Doorway to the Abyss quest. And I guess the alternative is that we can come down here, we can start working on the Hellboars for the goblins. And then we have to use the Unyielding Battlehorn over here near Zethgor. Got a couple of different things to do. I did want to get this one knocked out, but of course, you know, paying attention to the quest and realizing that it requires a group is very important towards getting it done. Alright, well that was a fun journey to get back to the corpse. Yeah, that's, they made that kind of a pain. Alright, let's get out of here and contemplate maybe never coming back. And if we can find a way out of here, we'll work our way back over to the southeast. But yeah, getting out of this little basin is not easy. Getting into it is very easy. Let's find a way out over here. It's a good way to waste the last 22 minutes of the ribbon buff. Pretty disappointing. Alright, now we gotta head back to civilization. There's not really a lot going on out here. I want to come down into this area north of the Expeditionary Armory and then kind of work our way towards the east, back over to the camp. That's kind of my goal. We can fight a few of these guys on the way. Just to actually do something we can succeed at here. We will spend a little bit of time in each battle kind of trying to level up this two-handed sword. Our two-handed sword skill is incredibly low. Let's take a look. It is... Swords, two-handed... Oh, it's 179 out of 300. So it's actually two-handed maces that's lowest. But yeah, 180 out of 300 is not going to be hitting very much. So I'm going to spam Rend and just try to work on getting those additional swings. Since we have, you know, a full bar of rage. And we'll see how fast we can get it to where we can actually deal damage with it. The good news is we're not taking a lot of damage from this thing, so we can stand here for a while and swing away at it. There we go, we actually got it down like that. Alright, I don't have a good reason to fight these blood orcs, so I'm gonna mount up and we're gonna run around them. By run around them, I mean, of course, like, one of them is probably gonna attack us and dismount us in one hit, but we'll see. Well, we are starting to hit with it. There we go, that's good. That is not good. Let's go sword and board here. Oh, we've pulled a lot of stuff. Yeah, we're not fighting all this. Not really sure where it came from, if it respawned there, if it was a patrol, but yeah, we're not doing that. Nope. We could try to keep the board and let the orcs reset, but that could be a little bit tricky. Can do that. Hamstring the orc. And just keep pulling the boar with us. Of course, the orcs have a charge. That's unfortunate. There we go, that worked. It was painful, but it worked. Okay, so the meat, we have to use this item on the meat to try to purify it, and it has a failure rate. Oh, we don't have to, we just have to click the item. At least we don't have to click the item, then the meat. And yeah, we get purified hellboar meat. That's what's counting towards the quest objective. And we need 8 of them. He chased us all the way over here back to the crashed Zeppelin. That's good. Okay, let's get a heal in, and we'll get back at it. We probably should have done a better job while leveling up of kind of keeping all of our weapon skills at par. You really have to think about it and go out of your way to do it a lot of the time, but it's worth it if you can remind yourself to do it, because then you don't end up in a situation like this where you get an awesome new weapon and you have to spend time swinging at something and mainly missing it before you level it up enough to actually hit. We should come over here and maybe skin some of these boar that the mage left behind. Don't mind if I do. Free leather, free skill ups potentially. We almost have a stack of not hide leather, not quite. We've just been getting scraps. I wonder if leather workers can turn the scraps into actual leather. I bet they can. That would have been more lucrative. But yeah, we don't have leather working. Yeah, the real pain is going to come when we get a two-handed mace upgrade. That's going to be pretty rough. We're going to have to take that from like a very low skill of 86 all the way to 300, so not really looking forward to that. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll never need to equip a two-handed mace. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, you really don't hit consistently until you're like basically all the way at 300. We could have like skilled it up on lower level enemies. You always have that option just to go back and kind of fight the enemies that would be at the level of your weapon level, which is sometimes hard to figure out. But I feel like you just get more consistent skill ups all the way to max doing it this way. Yep, we're getting there slowly but surely. We were able to kill that one without having to heal in the middle of the fight. Speaking of healing, let's make some bandages, shall we? I do feel like with the slower swing rate on the two-handed weapons, it probably takes much longer to skill them up. Just because you're swinging so much less. I think we have both of the quests now to do Blood Furnace, so I think I'm going to try to do that at like level 61. The quests are level 63, but I don't think we need to be 63 to do the dungeon. I'm pretty sure we can do the dungeon at 61, Slave Pens at 62, Underbog at 63. Those are the level numbers that I remember from like the hundreds of times that I leveled characters through Outland back in the day. So, kind of hoping that that's still accurate. I'm gonna hang on to my potion here and bandage instead. A little fear bandage. Nice little trick we can do sometimes when it works out perfectly. I do still need to get some actual Outland food. I think we might have a couple of pieces. No, I've probably vendored them. Oh, I went to check out gem prices for our boots, and even blue gems cost 33 gold a piece. I am not gonna spend 33 gold a piece on blue gems for leveling gear, so yeah, I'm holding off on buying actual gems until we have some actual level 70 gear, so... That is why we still have the vendor gems in our boots, because that is all we can afford right now. Once we're consistently getting, like, actual Outland leather and being able to sell that, we should be good. I was making quite a bit of money selling, like, rugged leather and things like that, but since we've been in Outland, mainly what we get are these not hide leather scraps, which you can't sell for anything. They sell for, like, 77 silver for a stack of 20. As opposed to, like, rugged leather, which was selling for, like, 18 gold for a stack of 20. I'm hoping the not hide leather will sell for quite a bit, but we're getting so little of it that, we're not making any money right now, yeah. Hoping that will change. Okay, we need one more meat, purified meat, to get this one completed. Probably between these two guys here we'll be able to get it done. And maybe by then we'll be hitting consistently with the sword, and we'll be able to take on some other things here. Alright, that's not good. We don't want to pull an ad here. We're going to have to use one of our remaining potions. We're going to have to do this. Can bandage up as well. And then we're going to have to switch over to the one-hander, I think, to get this finished. Yeah, let's go sword and board here and just take these two out. Oh, and our buddy over here grabbed the ad, so yeah, that's much appreciated. Okay, and they skinned it and everything, so that's fine. That's totally fine. Let's go ahead and try to purify that meat. And yeah, there we go. That one is done, and we are right near the turn-in. So let's get this one turned in and see if it changes into anything else.
Talk to me.
And here we go. Yeah, the follow-up is for the Buzzard wings. I remembered this one from the Human Priest.
Glad I could help.
And we might as well go do this as well. We do have to come down here to do the Unyielding Battle Horn. We can do that after we finish up the Buzzards. That seems like an okay plan. Now the Buzzards are going to be the ones that get us in trouble because when one of them dies, they kind of pull others in the area to their corpse. So this is where we could get stuck in some really long combats if we're not careful, if we're not pulling back away from the others. And if we want to continue skilling up this weapon, we're going to have to be really cognizant of where we're fighting and where we're killing stuff. Someone is like wreaking havoc through here. Oh, we have a Moonkin Druid who is destroying everything in this area. That's fine, that could help us out if we get jumped by like a bunch of them. Right away, I'm just going to pull this guy really far back. Oh, look at that. See, even though we have him aggroed, when the druid defeated this one, he was instantly drawn to fly over to its corpse. Even though we have aggro on him. That's some really interesting enemy behavior. Is it weird that I'm just now noticing that these buzzards have two heads? Yeah, that's probably a little weird. I guess I've never looked that closely. But they definitely have two heads. The great news is this sword is actually starting to hit enough to consistently kill things. That makes me happy. We also have a mage out here, so we have a druid and a mage. Seems like the drop rate on this one is not going to be amazing. It's really unfortunate that we can't skin these birds. I just see like a bunch of wasted resources laying on the ground. Yeah, with all this fighting, let's just say that I'm really missing the experience buff. It was really nice to have. It made these kinds of quests feel so much better when it's like kind of a grind, but you know you're benefiting from the 10% additional experience. It just makes it feel better. That's okay, we still have a little bit of rested experience. See, here we go. We weren't far enough away, and we immediately pulled this other guy over to us. They're drawn to the corpses, which makes sense. They're probably carrion eaters, so... Might not be a bad time to do a bandage here. Yeah, now that this sword is hitting consistently, it's hitting for a lot of damage. I'm really happy that we rolled on this. So I know a lot of people see a bind on equip item and they think, hey, you know, you should just try to do a big greed roll in the group and whoever wins can sell it, but I wanted to equip it, and there's a paladin who wanted to equip it, so I feel like in that case, if it's going to be a huge upgrade for you, you should just take the item and equip it and enjoy the item. There will always be ways to make money. That was kind of my objective too in doing the run so many times. I wanted to get a two-handed weapon. I thought maybe we'd get the polearm to drop, but surprisingly I haven't seen that polearm drop at all. It used to drop all the time, it felt like. I think we're clear of the Fell Reaver. I think we're safe over here. He shouldn't aggro. It's still kind of intimidating that the entire ground is shaking, but it'll be fine, right? What's good is even though it pulls one of these buzzards to us, they don't aggro us until they're in aggro range. So if we see them coming towards the corpse of their fallen brethren, we can still get a charge in. So I appreciate that. Well, we're getting there. We have 7 out of 12. It's been pretty slow, yeah. But these guys are pretty easy to take out, so I don't really mind. Wow, I don't really know how he tagged that, or why he would have thought to try to tag it. It seemed like our rend went off first. But he definitely made the decision to run in and try to hit that after we were already hitting it. It's a little bit annoying. It's not like there aren't plenty of other options to attack out here. Oh, you're not going to hit this one because we've tagged it? Oh, what a surprise. Yep, we did that. That's what we did. We pulled all of them. Saving your cooldowns for vindictiveness. Always fun. That being said, you know, instant karma, we didn't get any items off of any of those guys, so there's that to consider. Whew, yeah, the drop rate has, it's been really bad. Let's make some bandages, shall we? I am going to drink some coffee while that goes. I guess the silver lining is that we're probably going to hit level 61 just fighting these guys. Three more. We need 3 more. Man, we've been at this for a while. Looks like we got a bunch of respawns popping up behind us here. It really wants us to hit 61 before we finish the objective, so that looks like that's what's going to happen. One more item to go. It's funny because you can see by how many players are doing this quest that it has just a universally bad drop rate for everybody because we all kind of bottleneck on this quest. And then you get like 5 or 6 people working on it at once like we have going on right now. And there is level 61 and our last item. Look at that. I don't really need to fight this guy. So I'm not going to. I am going to head back and get this one turned in. I don't think it chains into anything really big, but we'll see. I probably should have just killed him. Somehow we're swinging at him even as we're running away, which we should not be able to do. You should definitely have to be facing the enemy to swing at them. But we're getting some swings off anyway. Which is not really what I want, because it's just making him chase us further. There he goes. It's resetting. It's resetting, but we're still locked in combat. There we go. Alright, level 61, let's go into the talent tree and see where we want to spend our points. We could do improved cleave. That would make a lot of you guys happy if I cleaved more for an additional 40%. 40% more damage? That's actually kind of incredible. Blood Craze regenerates at 1% of your health after being crit. I don't really want to ever be crit, and I don't want to spend points on a talent that relies on me getting crit. Increases the melee attack power bonus of your Battle Shout and Commanding Shout. That could be good. Piercing Howl. All enemies within 10 yards to be dazed. That could be really good too. I think I'm going to go into Improved Cleave. That'll help us out tanking as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go there. Just because I cleave the most when we're tanking dungeons, and that extra 40% damage is really gonna help. What does that scale up to with subsequent points? Oh, 2 points is 80%. And then I'm assuming 3 points is gonna be over 100% damage bonus to cleave. That's actually really good.
What's up? Hurry back!
Yeah, that was the last quest he had, so we're all done with him and his little Zeppelin crash. Let's try to come over here, east of the Expedition Armory, and see if we can figure out where we're going to blow this unyielding battle horn. It says near the Alliance banner. Of course we would, get... Oh, 3 of them. Perfect. Yeah, I don't really know if we can fight 3 of them. Well, we could try. With our improved cleave, we might be able to deal some significant damage here. That's actually looking pretty good. Yeah, that actually worked out okay. I mean, we took a little bit of a beating, but we killed 3 of them at the same time, so... Thank you, Improved Cleave. Okay, now it says the Alliance banner is going to be somewhere right over here in the middle of nowhere. That's kind of sketchy. I don't see a banner. I see this little fortification. Okay, that's a small banner. That could be it. Maybe we should clear this guy out from the other side first. Oh, there's a couple of guys, actually. Alright, we've blown the battle horn. Let's heal up before this guy comes down. Here he is. Utrock. Our foot soldiers have attacked the other guy that we didn't deal with instead of helping us with the named guy. That's fine. Alright, there we go. Grillock Dark Eye, that's the group quest. We really haven't even checked him out to see if he is going to be that difficult, but if he is, we could probably get him on our own once we're like level 62 or 63, but I think right now we're going to let that one sit. And then we do have stuff to do over here on the Void Ridge. I don't know if I've ever done this quest before. I have no memory of coming over in this direction, so that could be interesting to do also. For now, let's get this turned in. I'm glad to hear that the Unyielding joined you in battle. I thought they might come to the sound of their own battle horn, but I could not be sure. Perhaps we have given some of them the vengeance they so desperately crave. You've slain Utrak, and we must report your victory to Commander Hogarth in the Expedition Armory. He will understand the risk you have taken on his behalf. Hogarth, the commander of the Armory, is in the Eastern Tower. You must report your victory to him. Perhaps he will be friendly? Of course, he may try to consume your soul. Oh good, he's either going to be friendly or he'll try to consume our soul. Yeah, obviously. One can never tell with spirits such as these. The Unyielding are still against us and will no doubt kill you if they can. Be careful. Okay, so that's like right over here. Let's just run over there and see if we can just turn this in really quick. I'd like to get the chain completed. We should be able to sneak by most of the enemies in here. Okay, he's gonna be in the tower, but the tower's a broken tower. We're not gonna have to climb it. We're gonna like step right inside of it. He's gonna be right inside. Somebody's cleared through here. That makes it a little bit easier. Let's take out this one knight. Alright, yeah, here he is. Commander Hogarth. We lost our battle against the Fell Orcs so very long ago. You have restored some of our lost honor by killing Utrak. Take one of our weapons with you when you are fighting our most hated foes. Use this weapon and those who are free of our curse will come to your aid. Before you leave, those who died at the siege tower wish to honor you for destroying their enemy. We're getting a one-hander here. Is this one-hander going to be better than the Kroll Blade we've been using since level 51? Let's see. Top-end damage 146. Top-end damage on the Kroll is 149. DPS is 46.7. Kroll Blade is 40.9. This has 8 agility, 10 stam, hit rating, and attack power. The Kroll Blade has strength and stam, and Crusader and crit strike. We'll take it, and I'll kind of compare it on the character sheet. Oh, hi guys. Very fun. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Let's equip the Kroll Blade. Let's look at our stats here. 384 top-end damage, 1172 power, 20 crit. Now let's equip this thing. 27 crit, 348 top-end damage. Yeah, I think the Kroll Blade is still better, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Okay, good to know. We still have not replaced our one-hander yet. That is okay. We'll replace it with the first blue one-hander we get. That'll be a replacement for the Kroll Blade. Guys, I think for now, I'm going to hurth us back to the inn, get some of that sweet rested experience going, and take a little bit of a break. Next time, we're going to clear things out over at the Void Ridge. And we're going to try to do the doorway to the Abyss again, just to get the stuff on this side of the zone taken care of. After that, we're going to go out to the Falcon Watch. We have about 1 million quests to do out there, but I do want to kind of finish the eastern half of the zone first. And then we will take on the western half of the zone. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. A special thank you to those of you who are with me on the YouTube membership and support me on Patreon. It is that kind of direct support that will allow me to keep doing what I do long into the future, so thank you so much to those that do. Everybody take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here in Outland again really soon. Bye now.